Okay, so today I'm going to be answering a question for you that was sent to me in an email by someone wanting to learn more about how to trade Forex. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this video is talking you through first the question, and then secondly, talking you through what we do in the MSc Academy and how we are actually going to be helping this student out and how we can probably help all of you out. Now, before you turn this into a bit of an idea of, oh, this is a sales email. Well, number one, yes, we are going to be talking about a product that we sell, but the reason why I actually do have to do this video is specifically because of what has been shared in this message that is actually very disturbing. And hopefully it's something I can help you avoid and I can help this client avoid as well. So the thing is that basically in the MSc Academy, we train students in over 28 countries around the world. The MS Equities Group, the company that I run and founded, not only invests in the markets for their clients where we run a very, very large global copy trading system, but we also run a very specialized online academy. So I not only trade, but I teach as well. And in this video, I want to walk through this email and then explain to you how we're going to help this student out and how we can help you. But the problem is, in this industry right now, lots and lots of students are losing a huge amount of money. And based on my understanding, this is because they have improper guidance. They don't have people coaching them, they don't have people helping them out. And based on our experience with all of the students we've trained, we have been able to see that by helping them the way we have, they have been able to vastly improve their success. So hopefully this video is going to be helpful to you, but let's jump onto the computer and then I'll show you the breakdown of the email and then what we're going to show you as well regarding the Academy. So going on to this email, I just made sure to cut out the personal contact details, but as you can see, it's quite a short email sent to my personal email address, my personal company email. Just saying, hello Morgan, I've been a follower of your work and I really like it. I'm 23 years old, aspiring trader that has lost a few $1,000s learning to trade. So the thing is that I just quickly wanted to highlight a few points in this message. So obviously we've got the date, his age. He has lost quite a serious amount of money, and then he basically says between brokers and bad education. And he's just said he has kept on losing. So between bad brokers and bad education, I've kept on losing. But I want to join your company and learn the right way. Please tell me more about what you do. I saw your last video where you showed a mobile app to train on. What else do you have that I can get from your company to learn from? So to answer this question, I have to give a breakdown of what we do in the Academy. And I also realize this is some video or a video we actually never have really done. So I'm going to go through this video just talking about what we do in the Academy, all of the services we have available, because in this video over here, you can go and watch it. It was my previous video. And you can see how I was basically talking through what we call a mobile app. Now, the mobile app is part of how we train our students, and it allows them to access what we call the Talent LMS system. And this allows the student to basically access multiple different phases of their training. For example, phase one, the theory, they get access to videos, tests, assignments, and multiple slides just in one phase of training, and they go through multiple phases. So for example, even let's have a look at phase two of the content. Quickly going to show you here. You can see here, you basically just update it and then you get full access to all of the information, the test assignments, and that's just for phase two. And then there's a phase three, there's bonus content, there's a Sunday Traders Talk. But the thing is that I just showed this and I didn't show everything else. And the thing is that we span miles beyond just an online training app. We are an online training academy, but the thing is that we do a huge amount more beyond that. And that's why the Academy is a 12-month training program. So we're going to go through the simple sales email that I usually send out to my clients, and my admin team sends out as well to their clients. But we're going to talk about each and every point and then basically give you a breakdown of how you can join the Academy and how we can stop people like this from losing so much money. Now, I don't profess I'm the best educator in the world. I don't profess that I'm the only option for you to choose. But what I'm at least doing is offering you something that is out there that is very cost effective, has a great track record and success rate, and also to anyone who has actually spent time watching videos about Forex trading and trading in the markets, Just take the time to watch this video, and by the end of it, you'll realize we do things very, very differently to the whole market. We back ourselves up by verified track records and a lot of really awesome tools and features that all of our students use. So I'm quickly going to jump onto the email, and then we can actually give you a breakdown of everything as well. So in this email, usually what the client receives, you'll usually only be emailed from study@msequitiestrading.com. In this, there'll be an attachment, our training syllabus, and our student application. We'll go through that at the end. But what I'm going to do is read through this email, and I'm going to try and give you the breakdown of everything you need to understand. So as I say in the email, as per your request for more information, we have provided below the necessary details regarding the educational program offered by the MSc Academy. Should you be interested in applying for this program, please fill in the application form attached and return this via email once completed. So we need the application form before we actually interview you and spend time talking with you. So if you go up to that video over there, how to join the MSc Academy, you'll see in that video I talk about the fact that we interview every single student before they join. If we think that you do not have the caliber to join the academy, or maybe you are thinking more of, oh, I just want to get rich quick and go and sit on the beach, unfortunately, we're not going to train you. We only want students who are dedicated, who are actually going to apply themselves and understand that it actually is not a get rich quick scheme. It is very, very difficult, but you can create a lot of success for yourself if you apply yourself properly. Please read the training syllabus PDF attached along with all information in this email before submitting your application. So it's important you go through everything, you read it properly, and make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into, because we don't want to get into a position where we're speaking with a client who hasn't read through everything and then we're Skyping with them and they don't know what we're actually talking about. So please make sure you read through everything. So we're going to go through the couple points that the Academy basically is built around. So firstly, we have the online platform access. Let me quickly just expand this email a bit. So prefer training online, we do. Without the development of this online solution, we would never be able to train students in over 28 countries around the world. The MSc Academy training platform is accessible directly through an internet web browser, so you can access it through Safari, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer if you still use it, Mozilla Firefox, any browser, you can access it. There are no software packages you need to download. This is the only bookmark you need to save. So you can just save the bookmark and log into it whenever you want. This is basically what the platform looks like. I'm not going to go run through the platform because then this video is going to be way too long. But basically that's the simple breakdown. I will do a separate video showing you the walkthrough of the platform as well. But for now, we're just going to show you. So you log on, you've got your student access, you have the multiple different modules. This is just an example, so this is not showing all the modules because we have multiple. And basically what it allows you to do is click on each and every module, go into that, do your training, watch the video, that's test, the assignments, the slides, etc., and then move on to the next section of your training. Then basically lower down, we talk about the mobile app access. So you are able to download onto Android. You're also able to download onto iOS. So I can also show you on my tablet, but it's basically exactly the same. So you have access through both app stores, and basically it allows you to train through your mobile app whenever you want, wherever you want. And also on top of it, you can sync all of your PDF slides to your phone with a little cloud sync button. And what that allows you to do is sync the PDFs offline. So if you're not connected to data, you can still open up the app, use it, and actually read through all the PDFs. You just won't have access to the video because the video is live streaming. Then going down, we also do Skype coaching. So Skype coaching, we usually give students each 3 hours of Skype coaching per year that allows them to sit down personally with myself and actually talk about any questions they have in the market, anything they might want to answer. If they have any additional questions, they can ask our queries line. So we have a queries line available on WhatsApp, Discord, Skype, and email. And any queries they have, we'll answer. It's just that will not be over Skype. Anyone who wants access to more coaching sessions, you just pay $10 per hour, which is actually very cost effective given that the coaching session usually involves teaching you how to make money, meaning you'll probably get your money back in the process. And then in terms of the Sunday Traders Talk, so every single weekend on a Sunday, I host what we call a Sunday Traders Talk, where we basically give out trade ideas, trading strategies. We talk about the news for every single week. And then we also give out a study note pack. So I'll show some slides up here of what the study note packs look like every single week. It's a brand new study note pack. It's like a lecture pack. I was able to do some lecturing at the Stellenbosch University, which is a leading university in South Africa, and I really understood more about what the university students were receiving for their degrees, for their diplomas, their top-level honors programs, and I thought to myself, let's do something along those lines as well. So not only is it self-study, but every single weekend you get access to 90 minutes worth of me talking about real trades, real strategies, and real news. So you also get practical training on top of that. And that is almost every single week, unless there's a public holiday or something like Mother's Day coming up this weekend. But I am still going to be filming something to put out for everyone to learn from. In terms of missing any of the talks, if you missed them, there is a Sunday Traders Talk archive that you can access, and that allows you to basically get access to all of the information and then be able to watch it even if you missed the session. Then also what we have running is what we call the $1 Million Trader Search. So the $1 Million Trader Search is where I'm basically looking for the top level traders in my academy. We have a very specialized online platform, and I'll show you that as well now, that allows us to look through all of our students' profiles, have a look at their performance, how they are trading on their accounts, whether it's a demo or a live, both can apply. And then we basically look for the top performing students in our academy, the guys who rank right at the top, and then we fund them with live trading accounts. They are given a 50-50 profit split on whatever they make on that account. And in that process, we will coach them through it. We will work with them along with not only myself, but my team members, of which they have years and years of experience trading in the market and working in professional industries for companies as big as banks like Credit Suisse and other banks all around the world. So it's very special to be able to work with them and work with you. But the whole idea is to be able to give you the opportunity not just to learn, but also to become a trader and learn what it feels like to be a fund manager and manage money that actually isn't yours. Now, it's a professional process. We obviously monitor you very closely and make sure you don't mess up. And we will actually have a lot more of this information coming out. But you can also go onto this link here. I'm quickly going to access it. So on this link over here, what you'll see, I'm actually quickly going to throw up the learner platform. So you'll see over here, you can have a look at this website. It will give you everything you need to know. It will be able to talk you through it. Now the 500,000 to anyone who's global, international, that is in South African rand. So 500,000 rand is about $40,000. That is one of the accounts that they funded me with when I first started. So you can also go onto the allocations tab and have a look at an article about me, about my experience in the market and how I became a top-level professional trader. And you'll be able to actually read more about my process and how I got funded and how I'm making money off this as well. So then going back to the email, what you're going to see here is then you can also track the performance of the money that they gave me. And this is live and verified. So you'll be given access to the exact same portfolio where you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing with this money, how much money I am making, and you can basically see there's 500,000 Rand in the account. And you can also go and have a look at my performance. So you can have a look at every single trade I'm taking. You can have a look at the net profit per trade and everything else. And on top of this portfolio updates live. So all of these results are real, they're verified, and these are through real trading accounts. So this is not fake, this is not some kind of scam, this is really, really happening. So just going back to the email so we can close this off before we run on too long. Bottom of this is talking about the cost of the program. So what does it cost to go through 12 months of training with us and get access to all of this? Now, the thing is that we don't have anything where you pay and then you have to pay additional fees up front. The only thing you do pay for is the coaching sessions if you want more than 3 hours. Now, just to say this to you, how many students have actually needed to buy more coaching sessions from us? only 4 students in the last 6 months. So in terms of the amount of students we train, we train usually close to 100 students a year. So our academy is not that big because we like to focus on each and every one of the students. So in terms of the cost of the program, really the only price you're going to be paying is $575 for the whole 12 months of training. So if you have a look at that, basically how it works is you can either pay a single payment. So over here you'll see single payment receives a 10% discount. So if you want the discount to pay it in full, you are able to get the 10% discounts, and then that price of $575 actually gets reduced. Or you are able to do the second payment option, which is you pay a deposit of 50%, and then you are asked to pay a $48 per month installment over a 6-month period. Now this installment is 0% interest. We don't charge you interest on this, and on top of it, as you can see here, manual payment requested, no debit orders. So we're not going to try and debit your account. We will ask you to pay this manually, specifically because we want to ask you to make the active investment in us. You know, we don't want to be pulling money out of your account just to make sure you're making a monthly installment. We'd rather you decide you're going to pay the installment. If you want to opt out of the program at any point, you can tell us you want to cancel, and you will be able to cancel with a 1-month notice period. So if you want to get out of the program after you've started, you don't think it's right for you, you can get out of the program. However, the alternate is you pay the 50% deposit and then you pay it off over 6 months until the cost is fully paid. Then in terms of payments, you can pay for through PayPal, or you can pay on EFT. We don't do credit cards or anything like that. The payment has to be made via invoice. So what basically happens is when you fill in the application form, you finish the coaching session, if we think that we can approve your application, so your application is important that you do it properly, then we will be able to send you an invoice and you can just pay straight into the account you choose, whether it's PayPal or it's an EFT. Going down to the rest of the email, you'll see that we also offer out a nominee account. So what a nominee account does is, if you have a look at the statistics, close to between, depending on where you look in the world, between 70 to 90% of people under the age of 30 do not have any active investment accounts. Now, based on you joining our academy and obviously becoming part of our group, we want to change that for you. So if you don't already have an active investment account, we will give you a free active investment account. So you sign up for that account, it gives you a free 250 Rand deposit, which is usually about $20 in US dollars, which is not that much, but allows you to actually allocate your money into different portfolios, allowing you to copy what we do every single day, and I'll talk that through as well. So that just allows you to also get access to opening up an account, because we not only want you to invest in us, but we want to invest in you as well, and we want to show you how you do this. But the thing is that we have to lead by example. We can't lead by instruction. So that is why we're giving out these accounts. So all you basically are going to have to do is you just click on the link, and you'll see all you fill in is your full name, your email address, and then you say get account, and the account registers, and then you can open it up into our portfolios. So carrying on, also the big one. So how do you know we do what we really do? It's based on verified track records. And this is going back, how are we very different to the other academies? This is really where it comes down to it. Very few academies around the world actually show live verified track records, whereas for us, because we manage capital for clients based all over the world, we actually show you the real and verified links. Now, what you can actually have access to, and they're also going to be down in the description below, is the 3 different portfolios we manage. So basically, these prove that we actually trade what we teach, because in the Sunday Traders Talks, all of those ideas, you can go and look on our portfolios and realize that we are really actually trading the same things we are teaching you, the same strategies and the exact same markets. So you can literally go and click on, for example, one of our portfolios, and you'll see over here, it'll show you an example of what we call a micro fund. So this is a representation of a small amount of capital that someone has copied into our portfolio, and what they are making off of allocating that capital to us and copying our portfolio. So you can see all of the returns. You can also go onto the trade section. You can have a look at every single trade that's been executed. You can look at the transaction per trade, the cumulative net profit. You can also have a look at the return per trade deviation. And then you can also have a look at our drawdown. So everything there is real for you to see. And on top of it, you can go and have a look at our other portfolios as well. So for example, one of our longest standing portfolios is our fair markets portfolio. So you'll see over here, this is a representation of what's in the portfolio. You can see to date, we have returned 42% with a drawdown, a maximum drawdown of only 1.14%. Now this is a portfolio I manage. This is definitely one of my best performing portfolios. For example, last year when the market was down 1 to 3%, depending on where you look in the world, so 1 to 3% loss, we had made over 27.7% return. And that is on low volatility. And you can actually have a look at that as well. So you literally just go into trades, and then you'll be able to go down and have a look at our drawdowns as well. So you can also see how much we are losing per trade in terms of our drawdown, our exposure. You can see that we don't lose a lot of money. And then you can also have a look at our deviation as well, so our net profit per trade. And you can see we have had very, very few losses throughout our entire track record since September 2017. So in terms of that, the reason why I wanted to show you this is show you the real and live verified track record, showing you that we trade what we teach. We show you the exact same strategies. We share the exact same asset classes. We don't lie about anything in the academy, and everything is real and verified. In terms of the 12 months of training, we have access to an incredible academy of information. The amount of information we're able to give out, it's important to you to realize that although we are offering you a product available, the reason why I want to loop back to this email. Now, in terms of this email, I've already spoken to this guy, and he is explaining to me that he has gone through academies where they try to do 2-3 weeks worth of training. They sent, one of the academies just sent him a PDF, and it was like he paid $300 and he just got this PDF in return. Now for you, you can pay $575 for 12 months of training in what I would like to say is one of the leading academies in the world. Now I'm very careful to say that. I'm not trying to act as though I'm the best in the world, but I have put everything that I have in terms of an investment of time, money, and effort into making sure this entire academy is built to the best of its ability. And as we go on every single year, we are constantly improving it and constantly adding new things to the academy that make it even that much better. So once again, everyone, to anyone who wants to apply to this program, like I said, this is going to be offering you up a program that we sell, but at the end of the day, we needed to do this video so everyone knows exactly what the academy does and how we train students and what we have on offer. So you can email study@msequitiestrading.com, or you can go onto our website, www.msequitiestrading.com. You can fill in a contact form and you can get hold of us. Now, I wasn't going to go through the training syllabus because this video has already run on to like 20 plus minutes. And I know this is a long video. So what I'm going to do is a part 2 of this video, and I'm going to go through the training syllabus. I'm going to go through the application form, and then I'm going to show you a breakdown of the training platform as well. So like I said, this is going to be a part 1. I don't want to make this video too long. Get ready for the part 2. We'll do that as well. But once again, everyone, thank you for tuning into this video, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers for now.